So this is the first video we're gonna watch, Hey YouTube, follow at the twitch.tv/Kashuhmill. We just be vibing. We new, we growing, and we just trying to get in a little community. So come, join, conversate, have fun. But right now we're gonna react to 5 gang members versus 1 fake. Let's see who is the real gang member, and let's try to spot out the fake before they do and see if we smarter than them. Alright, let's go ahead and get into it.
I'm in the gang.
I'm in a gang.
I'm in a gang.
I'm in a gang.
I am in a gang.
She is not the gang member. Unless she like the cut. Nah, she not in the game. Sorry. Not a game. Let faith be bigger. You got this shirt on and you telling me you in the game.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. He looked like he did his time. He looked like he probably got out the game. He looked like he in it. He looked like he in it. He looked like he was like the big utility back in the day, and he looked like he was really good at selling.
Sean, where you grew up at?
Queens.
Like how was she in the game? What was she? What was her role? Unless she was in shape back then. I'm not trying to judge. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to judge. But like,
97th Street.
Okay, how about you,
nigga
man?
name is Gil.
You know,
Where at?
Guthrie's.
Okay.
Watching San Gabriel Valley.
I grew up in West LA, from Playboy's gang.
Okay, where you from?
Compton.
Okay, what hood?
Elm Street, Power.
Okay. Well, that's when I asked you where you from. When you told me Queens, I'm asking where you from. We here find out who's from the hood. Where you from? Huh?
Again, East 16th, Newkirk.
Okay.
I'm gonna call my people real quick.
Yeah. How's the jail system over there where you at? You ever been in jail?
I was in the feds and in the
Other
States, so
guy.
the federal game is totally different. So I was in MDC Brooklyn
All right.
and MCC Manhattan, which is for a federal pretrial. I did 3 years in the juvenile and 3 years in the feds.
All right. You went, man?
Nah, not locked up.
No time at all? How about you?
I've been to YA, Nellis YA. Was at SRCC first. Got out after that, 67 days. Did 8 years and some change.
I'm glad they
They
showed
gave
me.
me
I didn't know what YA was.
As an adult.
But bet.
As a, oh, okay.
So I took you went to YA too, huh?
Oh, me, no, I missed YA. I went from camp to, after that to prison, San Quentin.
What level were you in?
2.
So how do they jump you guys in your hood over there where you're at from? How do they court you into the neighborhood?
I didn't get involved fully into gang stuff until I went into MDC Brooklyn. I got jumped in.
And you went, man?
I jumped in.
You jumped in? How many guys?
About 5.
What they call them, remember? Or no? The
Yeah,
guys
they
that jumped
call
you in.
I don't know, homies.
But what the homies' names? I remember the homies jumped me in. The homie Chapo, the homie Sinbad, the homie Trouble.
All right.
When somebody beats you up, you kind of remember who beats you up.
My homie Dave, homie Big Mike, and then other nigga I didn't really know.
Okay.
How old are you?
36.
And you say you never been to jail?
Nah, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I wasn't even into life like that, man. I was in to get money.
Me too. I'm all about money, but I still end up getting
Yeah.
caught.
So who jumped you in the Playboys?
Dang, you took me way back. It was Side Eyes, Lazy, Lucky, Grumpy, Baby Tear, and Munchie Chew.
Well, so far, if I was to think, I'm thinking these 2 guys somewhere here. I don't know why. I just can't figure out which one it is, man. So
Hey, we didn't ask
Hey.
him no questions.
I'm not personally with all the gang shit, so like I'm listening to this, and the only person that kind of sounds like he really is this dude right here. But me personally, I feel like he's trying to like run everything too much. That's making me think he's an imposter. He's just trying to take control of the situation though.
certified player?
I don't know that. You could have did some research, dog.
Oh, why don't you start this?
Okay, you know what? I started banging in 1989, North Hollywood, California, 91606. I'm from the Hollywood boys. They called me stranger. I ended up going to YA in 91. I got committed for busting
See, now it sounds a little too scripted. It sounds a little too scripted, so I don't know.
on some cops. My YA number 63298. I did about 6 years. I lived through the whole 90s gang banging, and now I'm here just, share my story and kind of change the way I changed my life. That's what it's for. And it's very cool to sit here and try to guess who was that person, so that's what I'm here for.
His demeanor seemed like a cop to me. Like he had put on that
Yeah,
shirt.
it seemed a little too scripted.
How long did you get jumped in for?
It wasn't so much the time, because some would say, 13, because out here south, but mine wasn't one of those.
Man, I'm glad I didn't have to get jumped in. All my family from my neighborhood, so
Oh, so you just
Yeah.
walked in, huh?
Oh, you didn't get jumped in?
I didn't have to.
You were
No, we
born
gotta
in?
jump him in. We gotta jump
You
him
got
in.
born in? Oh.
Let me ask you guys one thing real quick, because you touch on what you were saying. A lot of people always say, especially when you're young, you knew what you signed up for when you signed up into the gang. Did you know what you were signing up for?
Absolutely not.
No, I was told.
Yeah, I was told too.
Laid out, like this is...
You were told, but sometimes you don't understand. When you're young, like, being told but understanding is a
I
different
get
thing.
that part.
Yeah.
I get
For
that
me, like I was definitely told.
Well, mine didn't do that.
Exactly.
They like, oh, you want to be from the set? Oh, here you go, this right here, go. They did what to your brother, go do that. They didn't tell me about me growing up in life. I'm gonna get shot back in return. I've been shot 9 times, different occasions, ran over twice. One was accident, one wasn't. You know, that's not no life.
Hey, I'm Cole, and I directed this episode of Odd One Out. If you like this episode and you want to see
Cole,
more
where
like
did you
this,
come out
subscribe
from?
to our channel.
I think you pack what's his name in the collar shirt up. I think you gotta pack him up. He sounds a little too scripted. He does sound like a cop. You gotta pack him up. Damn,
You grew up in the streets. You done been in jail from a juvenile to an adult. So when he said no, he never been in jail, oh no.
We're Southsiders,
Yeah, you
so
gotta
we're
get
13
killed.
seconds. And when he said that he didn't have the 13 seconds, it just sounded a little off.
Okay, I guess you could go. She actually know her shit. She might have been in the set. I think Gil gotta go for real. I think Gil gotta go.
I've never been to jail. I have been arrested a bunch of times, but I was never been charged with anything.
You have any tattoos?
Of course I do. I just can't show you, man. The feds are watching.
You scared of the feds?
Yeah, oh man, you better be scared of the feds, homie, because they're gonna get you. I want to know what that tattoo is right there on your
Nah,
hand.
see that comment. That nigga's a fake. That nigga's a fake. Nah, that nigga's a fake. Cause that's not what gang members say. Gang members do not say that shit. Nope.
Which one?
That one right there. You know which one I'm talking about.
The placazo.
It's a crown.
Does it mean anything?
It's a crown.
Yeah, there you go.
So you did Fed time?
Yes.
What gang were you from again?
TF.
Yeah, okay. He had full-blown like hanyas and like Japanese art. I've never seen no Hispanics with dragons and stuff like that, you know what I mean? It just kind of threw me off a little.
How many different sets of Playboys is there?
What do you mean by sets?
Well,
Clicks or?
Yeah, clicks. And what clique are you from? The actual, you guys actually have also like a clique? Because clique to me is you could be from the hood, but you could be from the locals, the winos, you know, I know a little bit about gangs, so just a little bit. But it might be a cop, who knows? Oh man, I might be the police, homeboy, you never know.
Real quick, what clique were you from? Because you didn't.
He didn't let me finish.
Oh yeah, you didn't answer that.
No, he didn't let me finish. Crystal bunnies.
Crystal Bunnies?
Yeah.
You heard of that?
I never heard.
Ew.
First tattoo I got was in, when did I get my first tattoo, man? First tattoo was on my stomach, was my homie did it, my homie Chuco did it. Busted out the old piano thing on the gun and doesn't look hot whatsoever. I was about 14, 15 years old.
So Gil, what
See,
organization you with?
Organization as far as what? Like
Gang.
Oh, I never heard it that way. I heard where
Yeah,
you from,
right.
homie.
Oh,
Where
yeah,
you from?
right.
That's
Hey,
it.
organization.
Yeah, very simple, homie. I grew up on Tierra Street. I'm from Tierra Street locals. You'll still find me on the block drinking a beer with the homies every once in a while, but in a positive way where I'm
I
actually
don't
trying to
know.
school
He
them and tell me,
giving me
listen,
like
brother,
imposter vibes. I'm not gonna cap. Like the more he talked, it just seemed like he's just a cop. And then that comment kind of just threw it
I
off.
want the little homies to look at me and say, I want to be like stranger. You know?
Yeah, he kind of fishy too. Like he just organization.
His own home. He's married,
Hey, come
taking
on
care of
now.
his kids, working and showing the kids how to, there's a better way.
What do you do work right now?
Structural concrete.
I'm a journeyman plumber, union.
Okay, that's what's up.
I try to tell everybody to join, like, because I'm in the 50s getting paid.
I do illegal activities.
I can't do that
No,
no
I'm
more.
just kidding. No, I'm a CNA.
This nigga, come on, Cindy.
caregiver.
So I go to prisons and speak. I do like Christian content creation too.
I mentioned I own
Okay,
a bunch
cool.
of companies. My main business is Dealer Synergy. Our clients are big car dealerships all over the United States. So I do like sales training, consulting, business development. I've helped these companies make over $1.5 billion in additional revenue. I'm also a professional speaker in the National Speakers Association, and I wrote a book about Google. So I'd say it's hard to classify. I mean, more than anything else, I'm an entrepreneur. I invest in businesses. How long you been speaking at prisons and stuff?
I've been doing this since 2016.
How did you
That
get
nigga had a
clearance for
flexible-
that? Weren't you busted before?
No, but
All
once
my
you're
crimes.
off and you get your stuff right, you can do that. Cause I know another person to do it. Been to prison, but now he go to the prison and
pretty
speak.
dope.
That's very cool, man.
Yeah.
If he really does it.
I got a question for you. You live out in LA or?
No, I flew in for the show. I live in South Jersey, in Medford, New Jersey.
Oh, because I don't hear an accent or.
I'm 46. I work my ass off to get rid of my accident.
Yeah, well, good job. 'Cause I
Thank
was
you.
like,
Who gets rid of their accent? Why you get rid of your accent, Holmes?
Are you kidding me? It's already bad enough. You know what I mean? People judging you and shit like that. So you got to turn around and you got to look the part, feel the part if you're trying to turn around and
How do you say water, bro?
water.
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 I had a question about where you were talking about tattoos. Your first tattoo was made with a homemade gun?
Yeah, the homemade gun.
With what did?
It was a guitar string.
She on his ass. She been on his ass the whole time. I'm surprised no one else had.
Pianos, like.
No. We can't afford no pianos in the
Like
hood, man.
piano.
Nah, Charlie Holmes. Busted out the old piano thing. Guitar. Maybe I said piano, but I'm sticking to guitar right now.
I'm still curious why I won't show the tattoos.
I'm telling you, he lying. Nah, don't say
Just didn't
Cindy.
seem
It's
thugged out. It seemed a little
Gil.
polished. No disrespect. I'm not saying it was soft and like that, but he just did not scream like thugga thugga.
No one said. Okay, Sean, yeah.
I'm a little bit miffed that I got voted off, but it's all good. My story is just kind of crazy. You know what I mean? So it might have sounded like it was a plant, and I knew that coming in. It was either a double-edged sword.
This is how the feds used to do to me too.
I'm putting that wire on
Yeah,
you.
that's how you do it, Playboy. Oh, no pun intended.
He be joking a little too much.
I feel like you gotta get Gil out of here. No one voted Gil. That's how you run a game. That's how you play your role right. You see how he's controlling the game.
That little doubt, man.
Let's run it. Damn, you guys do think it's me, huh?
I don't think so.
I don't think so
I don't think
either.
so.
I think he is.
He's the one?
Nah.
That's Mad Ball, man. You can't have a name like Mad Ball.
How do you not have Gil?
Who's some of your homies? Did anybody do time in Ironwood?
I don't know that. My homies is all in prison, so I can't tell you who in that one.
You only spent time in prison once, or?
Twice.
How many years?
2.
2? At what % does he give you?
What you mean? What percent? It was halftime.
Okay.
What did you get busted for?
You know, be on probation, you get caught with a gun, violation. So,
And you're in a level 2
yeah.
for a firearm?
That ain't, my points wasn't high.
Finish this sentence for me, all right? The higher the socks.
The downer the fool.
Okay. The only one right here, I'll be straight honest, would be her right now. Yeah. These two guys, I'm sure from the hood. You could be lying. Me, I know you think I'm not from the hood, but I am from the hood, so kind of this thing really makes
I
it
don't
interesting.
see.
That's the only
See,
reason why I
he's
kept
making
playing.
him seem
That's exactly
so
what Gil
weird.
said, 'cause, I'm not willing to take the chance, homie.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
She was
And that's no disrespect. That's no disrespect.
She's the mall. She's just staying quiet over there. She's just staying
I'm
quiet.
just soaking it in.
Nobody never been shot. I'm the only
She said
person
she
shot.
I've been shot.
How many times you get shot?
9,
On different occasions.
5.
Man.
First time I got shot was 5 times. 2 times right here in the shoulder, 1 on the side of the face, and 1 on this side of my buttocks, and it came out over here. When I got shot with an AK was another time, 2 times on this side and this side. Then I got shot by some of your people.
Oh yeah.
Some Asians, they didn't have, and they wasn't trying to shoot me though. They was shooting at some other Asians. So my homeboys was security guards at the club in Westminster. We black, we being nosy, peeking out there. Man, one of them must have put out a gun, got to shooting. A bullet came through the door, hit me right in this leg. I fell to the ground. It was so funny. I'm like, oh, I'm hit. My homeboy started laughing. Like, we called my mama, like, oh, your son got shot. First thing she say is, my car okay? Because I've been shot again. But it was funny, though.
It's kind of amazing how we can talk about some guy getting shot 9 times and be like, you know, nonchalant, but hopefully the future generations don't have those kind of conversations as much anymore.
Man, I try to talk to him and tell him.
Gil is
tell my
such a
little homies all the
police.
time,
I
like,
swear
you guys
he
don't wanna be this
is.
way.
But they think it's
Gang
cool, though. Like,
Right.
I tell them you can live like a dope dealer. You don't got to be a dope dealer. You can be a plumber. You could be.
yeah, we the best. Plumbers the
See,
best.
he's
Well,
like,
you can live like a, you know.
I don't know.
I'm really looking at his tattoos.
Bad ball.
Fake tattoos.
How you gonna say this nigga said how you don't get a name like Mad Ball and not be a gang member, but then vote him? How you gonna defend, bro? And then that's how I know you're the mole. That's how I know he's the mole.
They put some movie star type tattoos on him, and I voted for him that time around. Sorry, Mad Ball.
You're not sorry. Thank you.
No, I just
Thank
didn't
you.
trust him.
Thank you.
And that's no disrespect.
There was a tie. Gil and Madball 1 minute to just pitch why you think you're not the mole.
I actually have a YouTube platform called American Cholo. Why? Because I lived the Cholo life to the fullest. The last 20 years, I've been living the American life to the fullest. That way I push American Cholo. That's the way I speak, and maybe not sound like as your typical Cholo. But if you guys don't think I'm the Cholo, that's actually a good thing because I'm breaking the stereotype there.
Well, me, y'all can probably hear it in my voice. Do I sound like a square person? You know, you look at me, the average. I might scare you on the streets if you don't know me, like, here, but nah. I don't know, I'm just like, nah, I could never be a mole. I don't believe in snitches.
Can you guys actually escort
wait.
and Gil to the green room?
The mole's lying.
I'm gonna run there real quick. I'm gonna go run there real quick.
Catch a blind, bro. Catch a blind. So why I think it's Madball? I said, how much percent? And then he goes, what you mean?
Yeah.
And then I was like, and he goes, halftime. Like,
Yeah,
right? He
and then
said
on
San
level
Quentin.
two?
San Quentin level 2.
Oh,
Look,
good.
I was locked up when I caught my gun charge too, and I never went to level 2. I always went to level 3. What you
No,
think?
I agree.
All
I
right,
agree.
For sure. Just bring him in.
Look at that, man.
Oh my God.
about to cry.
Gil.
Took your crate away, fool.
I'm like, oh, I know they're gonna get Gil for sure. He's out of here. I wasn't expecting me.
Please raise your hand on 3, meaning you want to continue playing. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
What the fuck?
The box turns red. That means real gang members have lost.
If it's
and
not
the mole
Gil,
is still
I'm
in
gonna
the
be
box.
surprised. I'm not
They
gonna
can cash
lie.
prize for themselves. If the box turns green, that means you 3 split the cash prize and you've correctly guessed who the mole is.
I got
Ready?
crushed all in my eye. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dope.
On the count of 3, the mole can stand up, okay? 1, 2, 3.
They knew it was a joke. Yo, big body
So I
ass
went
was
to
a
jail.
victim.
A lot of my homeboys did it. I was around it, so if I really wanted to, I could have, but reason why I didn't gang bang is because my family made sure I didn't gang bang. I just stayed away from it pretty much.
That's good.
You made the right choice, man. You made the right choice.
I ain't gonna lie, I was a little nervous about this because I had to sit there and lie to actual gang members.
When I see a person, these young kids running around like going crazy, I don't really judge them because I was one of those kids, you know? And if I had somebody like me, I feel like back then, I don't think I would have lived even half as miserable as I did.
Someone like me, an ex-gang member, ex-convict, ex-piece of shit, has a shot at that American dream. As long as there's breath in our lungs, we have an opportunity to change.
There's always a second chance, and I'm
Hey,
just
I
hoping
like
to
that.
give a young person that
That'd
that
be
hope
video
that he can
jubilee.
change his life, and hopefully will.
You surprised me. I thought it was Gil for sure.
It is, bro.
Gonna strip club
I know, right? We're
tonight.
trying to
Got
blow
a
this money.
bill.
I'm a married man. I can't do this no more.
I know, right?
This.
We don't got a pill.
I don't know if I can have I don't know if I can sit there while everybody putting their hands like you get your share, I get my share, and we dip. Or let me get my share first, and then you can start putting your hands in it. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about everybody like grabbing. That's just me though. But good.